Uh, Behind creating GDG or any committee by other companies, it is the basic purpose is to promote their products which are meant for developers. Okay, and they have the resources and everything. Okay, there are companies like Texas Instrument or ARM or other companies, including I forgot the name of the company which do this LabVIEW and Multisim. National Instrument. Okay, they have the lot of means they have this kind of activity. STM has some kind of university. Okay, and they do this kind of activity. But since we can say ki, the crowd opportunities in the software is very high. Software developers, we have to, if you consider general count, it is around 100 million. It can go around 100 million. And
सो लेट्स से अगर इंडिया या फिर वर्ल्ड लेवल में देखें, सो हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटीज में आपके कंप्यूटर कोई है जो ऐसे कम्युनिटी एक्टिविटीज वगैरह करवाते हो, लाइक एज फॉर यू बिगेस्ट कंप्यूटर
yeah,
ऑफ
yeah,
योर्स?
the biggest drawback we have in our country is that we do not have fabrication chip manufacturing setup in India. We are importing all the chipset. There is means apart from defense, all the chipset that we are using are imported. Okay, that is the one thing. China, Taiwan, and other countries, they have this kind of manufacturing facilities from the beginning.
सो यू आर सेइंग अबाउट समथिंग अबाउट 2010 और 2015 लाइक दैट, सो आपके टाइम में कॉलेज में क्या सीन था, लाइक टेक्निकल सोसाइटीज वगैरह एग्जिस्ट करते थे जहाँ पे ऐसे कम्युनिटी एंगेजमेंट हो सके?
How to say leadership in college? I was not in fitting that category. I'm like common student sitting in the middle benches, hoping ki teacher will not notice me and ask question. Okay, that kind of a student I was. I came from the small village.
सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द सिक्स्थ पॉडकास्ट ऑफ हार्डवेयर वाले भैया। सो मैं जब अपने सोशल मीडियाज के थ्रू स्क्रॉल डाउन कर रहा था कि मैं किसको इनवाइट करें इस पॉडकास्ट के लिए, क्या सही रहेगा हमारे सब व्यूअर्स के लिए, कौन से टॉपिक पे डिस्कस करें, तो मुझे दिमाग में आया कि हार्डवेयर का जो कम्युनिटी है, चलिए इसके बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं, क्योंकि हार्डवेयर का कम्युनिटी को हम सब लोग बहुत अंडर एस्टिमेट करते हैं, ठीक है, कि कुछ है ही नहीं, कुछ होता ही नहीं एंड ऑल, ठीक है। तो फिर मेरे एक कनेक्शन में मैंने ढूंढा, तो मुझे कोई मिली जिनसे फिर मैंने बातें की, सर लेट्स डू ए पॉडकास्ट, ऐसे ऐसे मैं प्लान कर रहा हूँ, तो सर से डिस्कस करते हैं कि हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटी में क्या होता है। सर ने एक हार्डवेयर खुद ने अपना हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटी बिल्ड किया है, तो चैलेंजेस क्या थे एंड आगे क्या फ्यूचर है हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटी का। सो हियर वी आर विथ गणेश खोमाने सर, फाउंडर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक विंग्स, वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटी ऑफ इंडिया। तो आज सर से डिस्कस करते हैं एंड डिटेल में जानते हैं कि हार्डवेयर में क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं, ठीक है। तो लेट्स बिगिन द पॉडकास्ट।
Hello, Vipul. How are you?
फाइन।
Yeah. So, Vipul, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm really happy to join your podcast and happy to give it. Okay. So, see, my name is Ganesh Khomane. I started electronicwings.com right in my college when I was doing my master's from CUET. So, we are based in Pune. We started Electronic Wings back in 2015, and since then, we are working on it. Yeah, that is.
सो मैं जब रिसर्च कर रहा था फॉर दी पॉडकास्ट कि पॉडकास्ट को कैसे स्टार्ट करना है, सो तब मैं एक मुझे बहुत अच्छा कोट मिला हेनरी फोर्ड का कि कमिंग टुगेदर इज बिगनिंग, कीपिंग टुगेदर इज प्रोग्रेस एंड वर्किंग टुगेदर इज सक्सेस। सो लाइक जब हम कम्युनिटी आप भी बिल्ड किए थे, तो क्या आपका भी विजन कुछ ऐसा ही था कि सब मिलके वी विल प्रोग्रेस एंड डू ए सक्सेसफुल कम्युनिटी?
Sure, definitely. Back in days 2010, 11, when I was in college, getting online resources about electronics was a bit of hard. Uh, Arduino was not quite there. We have to develop everything on controllers like AVR 8 megapixel controller, ARM-based controller, or 8051 was also there. So developing at that time was a bit difficult. We have to go through all the data sheets bit by bit. We have to write our own drivers and all. So at that time, I had always an idea. I used to develop a lot of projects. I used to develop my friends' projects and their colleagues. And like in my final year, I developed more than I think 50 projects. And at that time, I have idea how I can share these 50 projects online so other people can able to see, learn through it, and how I can build a platform here uh, people like you and me, like makers, developers like us, we can go there, share our project, and learn through each other. Okay, that will be a great help, and that this contribution can really leads to a lot of benefits for the community. So that's how we started it. Yeah,
सो लाइक आपका इनिशियल विजन क्या था जब आपने शुरू किया था?
yeah, definitely. As I said, uh, I did my engineering in MIT Pune. In the final year, I did a lot of projects. Then still a lot of projects, people approach me to do their project as well. And as we know, ki almost 70 to 80 projects, people or students in the colleges need external help to build their project. That is sad, but that is the truth. And I am started getting a lot of this project and while designing, I always used to think how I can share this project on where I can able to share it. That is 2013, 14. There is no Hackster or something kind of platform at that time. So that is where we started forming the idea. We create a platform website where me and you and people like us can come together and share our project, and we can learn from each other's ideas. That is how it started. Yeah.
So any specific reason या फिर कोई significance behind the name Electronic Wings?
So there is nothing specific about electronic wings. I would like to say कि name doesn't matter that much. It is just while searching the domain names, I couldn't able to find the names in my mind. Whatever comes in my mind, that is already occupied. Already that domain has been taken. Somehow electronicwings.com was available. We initially taken TechnoShine, but I didn't like it. Electronic Wings was available and we booked it quickly. And we then started thinking whether this name will be good. Okay. And as I told, name really doesn't matter that much. Even Steve Jobs got a lot of question कि अब ये क्या है, ठीक है? Like Apple is a fruit name and you are giving it for the company, or why you are naming company after the fruit or something like that. And he said at that time, he I want it means I want it is at the beginning in the phone directory higher than IBM, uh, and that is how they given the name. We thought it starts with A, and we have given the doesn't matter really name. Yeah.
So like initial days में जब आपने शुरू किया था, so like obviously you are building a startup, then you have taken some risk, got some initial team. So initially team size क्या था, and do you think कि मतलब आपने जो risk लिया था वो आज fruitful हो रहा है?
Okay, about initial team, I will tell you we got. Means Electronic Wings was luckiest startup. We got the best team members in initial days, committed, passionate. Somehow, when I started Electronic Wings, I started figuring out who can join Electronic Wings in my friends, in my networks. Okay, since I I am from three different colleges: diploma college, engineering college, and then master's college. I have a lot of classmates, and I know which of my classmates are good in electronics. Okay, so I started inviting them: Suraj, Lokesh, and those are the few initial names. Amrut is there, and many of those are still connected. It has been almost 9 to 10 years, and they are still part of Electronic Wings and working for Electronic Wings. But yeah, if I have to speak about Suraj, Amrut, those kind of dedicated team member made electronic wings possible. They means we used to work more than 12 to 13 hours. Suraj is exception. He used to work like 17 to 18 hours, and he work nowadays as well, 17 to 18 hours. The kind of passion, dedication we had at that time, we had like one day off, Sunday, but still some of the team member used to come into the office, and we have to made the rule कि Sunday कोई नहीं आएगा, ठीक है? And we used to take Saturday as the half day working and half day like activities like playing cricket or team outing activities, something like that. That was our initial days. Yeah, since then we got this the beautiful team and they are connected forever. Now as well we have a very beautiful team working at Pune location, and we are expanding it, we are growing it, and that is it. What is another part of question?
Risk, so मतलब जो risk आपने लिया था, so have you seen कि like
Yeah, yeah,
fruitful हो रहा है?
definitely. It is the best decision I have made. There were many doubts, I will tell you frankly, from the beginning. Uh, how people can come to your website and share project? That is the doubt. That is the question I am getting. Why the hell anybody will come and share their project on this website? Okay. Also, there were doubts. We are working hard, doing a lot of stuff, building website and all, and whether this will be useful or not. We are working like day and night, and there is always this question. Okay, initial days we launched the website, we used to get traffic like daily 100 user, okay, daily 200 user. From that I used to check daily traffic. Now it is like daily 10,000 or somewhere. Okay, so monthly it has already crossed 1 lakh in 2018 only. Okay, but yeah, self doubt were initially there. A lot of financial risk was there, but yeah, I'm very happy that I stick to the vision. Whole team stick to the vision, and Electronic Wings got lucky because of the kind of team we got initially, and all the success that Electronic Wings could able to achieve. It is only because of the dedicated team members that we have.
So like जब भी हम एक startup या team या community build करते हैं, so we need a great leader. Leadership quality is must. सो व्हाट अबाउट यू लाइक कॉलेज टाइम में आपका लीडरशिप मतलब ऐसे ही कहीं से जनरेट हुआ या फिर जब आपने स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट किया देन धीरे-धीरे आपका लीडरशिप क्वालिटी ग्रोथ हुआ?
Specifically, if you have to say leadership in college, I was not in fitting that category. I'm like common student sitting in the middle benches, hoping ki teacher will not notice me and ask question. Okay, that kind of student I was. I came from the small village. My background is kind of farming. My family background is farming, and there is always underestimation in the beginning phase of my college days. But yeah,
आप लोग करते क्या हो? लाइक एक यूज़र अगर एक नया यूज़र है, उसे जानना है कि आप लोग क्या करते हो? सो कैन यू एक्सप्लेन?
okay, inside the team, what kind of
या
activities on
या
the daily
या
basis
फिर
we
लाइक
do?
योर कम्युनिटी, व्हाट्स द प्लेटफॉर्म? एनीथिंग अबाउट द प्लेटफॉर्म यू वांट टू से?
Yeah, definitely. We are completely open. Open source is in our DNA. Okay. And what exactly we do? Okay, we have a team of web development team. Okay. There are many experienced people working on the higher technologies like JavaScript based framework. And there are multiple framework optimization and all those stuff. There is continuous work going on. There is continuous website issues, improvement, enhancement, and we have big issue pipeline and one by one issue solving. Okay. एक इश्यू क्लियर करते हैं तो बाकी 4-5 ऑलरेडी बन ही जाते हैं, ठीक है? सो दैट इज़ अनदर थिंग दैट वी डू इज़ दिस न्यू एक्टिविटी दैट वी वुड लाइक टू ब्रिंग द न्यू प्रोडक्ट दैट वी आर डेवलपिंग, वी आर कंटिन्यूअसली वर्किंग ऑन दैट. On the other side, embedded developer team, they are continuously learning because learning is the most important part. I always tell my team ki we have to become the best embedded developer, and that is how we can able to coordinate this community. Okay, so we have to be the best and best of all of the community, and that's why we take a lot of challenges to ourselves and we start solving it. And then we are developing this kind of stuff like practice platform and all those platforms. We do brainstorming, creating kind of problems, challenges for the community, making guides and all those stuff. Another thing is for the contest, we interact with the participants a lot, like reviewing the project, checking their entries, giving them feedback, giving them how you can make good submission out of this, how you can add the videos, add the photos in it, likewise. So all sort of work is going on. Learning is for core priority. We have internal ethics like growing together. That is what we always put in front of us, like growing together in all the terms in a 360, like learning, skill, and financial as well, and all we are. And another thing is that ideathon, hackathon, brainstorming inside the team. Okay, like brainstorming how we can make the community better and all. That is, there are multiple activities going on. So that is how. Once I went to the final years of my college in degree, I started taking steps. I started participating in the contest, and whenever I used to participate, me and my friend Lokesh, we always used to get first prize. That is the case. More than 5 to 6 contests we have achieved it. Then other college students used to see us in the contest participation. They say, "Yeah, first prize अभी तो नहीं मिलेगा, ये लोग लेके चले जाए." That kind of confidence we have gained because there are many colleges just in Pune, and there are many college level competition used to happen, and we used to go there, and yeah, we go there for first prize and we used to achieve it. Yes,
सो
so that is how.
लाइक आपके टाइम
Yeah,
में सो यू आर सेइंग अबाउट समथिंग अबाउट 2010 और 2015 लाइक दैट सो आपके टाइम में कॉलेज में क्या सीन था लाइक टेक्निकल सोसाइटीज वगैरह एग्जिस्ट करते थे जहाँ पे ऐसे कम्युनिटी एंगेजमेंट हो सके?
yes, definitely. There were a robotics club. Currently, it is still there, and they are very active. And on through this robotics club, there used to be some activities like how to design PCB or how to make a process simulation or different kind of small workshops they used to take. Yeah, that is how it
सो
used to happen.
डू
Yeah.
यू एवर थिंक कि अभी के सिनेरियो में लाइक जैसे सारे कॉलेजेस में क्लब्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं तो ईडब्ल्यू का भी एक क्लब होना चाहिए सारे कॉलेजेस में ताकि कम्युनिटी एंगेजमेंट बढ़ सके?
And definitely, we tried in the beginning. We used to take workshop in the colleges, workshop on IoT, workshop on atomic controllers, likewise. But there is a lot of effort we need to put. We have to communicate with the college. We have to get the dates. We have to convince students to attend that workshop because here there is no attendance compulsion or something like that. Many of the students do not used to show interest in such kind of activity. So a lot of time and effort went behind it. But later on, we find that kind of time and effort we can put on the electronic wings, and we can create more and more impact. That is how we couldn't able to form this kind of community across the college. But definitely, going ahead, we are planning those kind of community across the colleges.
सो लेट्स से अगर इंडिया या फिर वर्ल्ड लेवल में देखें सो हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटीज में आपके कंप्यूटर कोई है जो ऐसे कम्युनिटी एक्टिविटीज वगैरह करवाते हो लाइक एज फॉर यू? biggest competitor
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yours?
If you see similar kind of concept like community where people are coming and sharing their project, Hackster is one of the top community, I can say. Hackaday.io is the similar kind of community. Both are reputed. Both are owned by multi-billion-dollar companies. Hackster is owned by Amnet, and Hackaday is owned by Supply Frame, which is acquired by Siemens. Okay, and uh, both are doing really good, and I'm happy they are there. And that is uh, kind of, it always feel good to have a counterpart or to have them along with uh, us. Means uh, we have always ambition ki how we can become better from them, how we can offer good service for the community, how we can provide uh, better or uh, some kind of what I can say services or platform, how we can make it better and better, looking towards them. So they are really yes.
So like अगर colleges के point of view से देखें, so many colleges have some software communities like Google का हो गया, Microsoft का हो गया, Amazon का हो गया, so they will collaborate with students and अलग-अलग community develop करते हैं. तो हार्डवेयर का ऐसा क्यों नहीं आपके हिसाब से? एंड अगर नियर फ्यूचर में कभी बन रहा है या फिर अगर प्रोसेस में है
Yeah.
तो क्या ओवर पावर कर सकता है सॉफ्टवेयर को?
See, these are big giants, Google, Microsoft, okay, and they have huge funds and everything. Uh, Behind creating GDG or any committee by other companies, it is the basic purpose is to promote their products which are meant for developers. Okay, and they have the resources and everything. Okay, there are companies like Texas Instrument or ARM or other companies, including I forgot the name of the company which do this LabVIEW and Multisim. National Instrument. Okay, they have the lot of means they have this kind of activity. STM has some kind of university. Okay, and they do this kind of activity. But since we can say ki, the crowd opportunities in the software is very high, software developers we have to, if you consider general count, it is around 100 million. It can go around 100 million. And if you have to consider the hardware developer community or count, it is around 10 to 15 or 20 million, somewhere around that, which is much lower. That might be the reason. And that is the case. Yeah.
सो आपके हिसाब से लाइक व्हाई लाइक हार्डवेयर में इतने कम बच्चों का इंटरेस्ट क्यों है? लाइक अभी के जनरेशन को अगर देखें या फिर आपके जनरेशन को देखें, यू सेड ए नंबर लाइक दिस इज अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस 70 मिलियन या जो भी एक ह्यूज डिफरेंस है, तो इतना बड़ा डिफरेंस क्यों आपके
Yeah.
हिसाब से?
Uh, that is the means this difference. What I can say is that ki, whatever the market needs, whatever the market demands, that is the difference lies there. Okay, market or this consumer grade or whole market industry needs more software engineers, so that is why they are there. Okay, regarding why there is lower interest in hardware, I feel ki there are many of my classmates who are electronics engineer, uh, means they studied electronics but they are part of software companies. Okay, like 70% are in the software industry. So that is bit uh, means sad to see ki we are studying electronics, we like electronics, but somehow there are less opportunity in electronics and more opportunity in the software. That's why they are migrating towards the software. Another thing is that our surrounding. If there are many people in our surrounding which are into the software domain, that's how we started following them. That is one thing. Another thing, more opportunities in the software domain. And third thing is becoming embedded developer is not that easy. There is a lot of patience needs to be there. You need to put a lot of effort. You have to understand hardware. You have to understand software. You have to be good in programming. And yeah, CCPP is like it should be like our mother tongue. Okay, even though we are electronics or hardware engineer. Okay, so we need a lot of patience to build some application. Okay, on you need to have bit of ecosystem, like you need to have that kind of board, sensors, power supplies around you to learn to develop. Okay, and for the software it is easy. You don't need anything. You just need laptop and you can start learning and adopting those things. These are the things that I feel key, which has some kind of resistance that
तो
many more people are not going into embedded development.
इंडिया के हिसाब से देखें तो इंडिया में लाइक आर वी लैकिंग इन समथिंग लाइक इन इकोसिस्टम या फिर कुछ सो दैट अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्रिएट नहीं हो पा रही इतना?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, the biggest drawback we have in our country is that we do not have fabrication, chip manufacturing setup in India. We are importing all the chipset. There is means apart from defense, all the chipset that we are using are imported. Okay, that is the one thing. China, Taiwan, and other countries, they have this kind of manufacturing facilities from the beginning. They started a lot of means all the manufacturing which needs to be done, like consumer electronics and other things, started there. Since manufacturing started there, the ecosystem started building whatever the needed surrounding like firmware and other things, designing, PCB manufacturing and all those kind of setups started there, and they went ahead and ahead, and we started lagging and lagging. Still, the time is changing. I can remember back in 2010, 12, just to manufacture or just to design PCB, we have to struggle a lot. We have to find some. There is no like online PCB services at that time. I can remember. Okay, there is companies like Shogini and other companies. They need mass quantity or they will not manufacture PCB. Then we have to reach towards certain people who are living in small alleys in the city, and through the connection and all, we got to know if they are doing the manufacturing PCB. So we used to get a PCB manufactured from there, or we used to take iron and design our own PCB. There were a lot of challenges at that time, but right now ecosystem is building. You need PCB, single layer, two layer, or multi layer. You can order it. You will get it within 4 to 5 days. You need all any kind of component that you want. You can order any city in India. Okay, so uh, availability wise, time wise, everything is improving. Ecosystem is growing. Definitely, it will benefit a lot. So yeah.
So let's divert the topic something कि like
Hmm.
जैसे you are building a startup so and a community. So आप revenue कहाँ से generate करते हैं? Like business model क्या है आपकी company का?
Yeah. So that is the most important thing. And whenever we start something, I feel we should answer honestly to ourselves how we are going to make money in most cases. Okay. So see, initially we know ki electronic wings is not going to make money from initial days. Okay, even we were not sure ki whether it will make money or not. We even don't have any idea ki how what are the revenue models usually we have to use to get the money. Nothing at all. So we from in my initial days we started another entity, Vision Machine, where we used to uh, take service project like complete end-to-end product designing, okay, and delivering them. That is only in hardware, embedded robotics, and IoT kind of project. We have taken multiple projects from across the world, from USA, Europe, and other. I started growing my network connection. I used to handle the business side, how to get more and more projects. That is what I at the core I was looking at. And fortunately, we got many big companies as our client, and we delivered many projects. We generated a lot of revenue, you can say, and we utilized that in electronics. We used to make money out of Vision Machine, invest behind electronic wings. From 2015 to till 2021, we haven't made a single rupee out of electronic wings. There is nothing we made. In 2018 only, we have crossed 1 lakh monthly unique user. But since we don't have any idea how to make money, we never explored that. Okay, but as you know, lockdown was tough. There is a lot of challenges that we started facing. Vision Machine went completely in loss. There are many payments went on due and many projects stopped. And that is the point where we thought we have to make electronic things self-sustainable. We started exploring. Since I have connection, I started exploring. We got connected with the Mauser, Digic, and many more companies, and we started getting the project. We started exploring how we can make electronic things self-sustainable, so we can grow it. Now, since 2021, we are doing really good. Fortunately, we have the best partners with us in this, and since we are able to make money that we are investing back in electronic wings and back towards the community to make even more exciting things, and we are working on.
So as you said कि आपने बड़े-बड़े giants like DigiKey, Mauser, Texas इन सब के लिए काम किया है, लेकिन इनका प्रोजेक्ट किया है, तो जब उनके प्रोजेक्ट्स को आप डील करते हो तो उनके थॉट प्रोसेस में एंड एक स्टार्टअप का प्रोडक्ट के थॉट प्रोसेस में आपको क्या डिफरेंस महसूस होता है लाइक एमएनसी एंड ए स्टार्टअप थॉट प्रोसेस?
Okay, see, about electronic wings, we have only interacted with the Mauser, Digic, and this kind of companies. Okay, they are well disciplined. Means in Vision Machine, we used to get a lot of challenges getting payment on time, getting requirement finalized. We finalize requirement, and they again client used to come. No, we need this way, or we need this way, and all those stuff. There is a lot of issues. Payment is the biggest issue with the service industry when the client is from India. Unfortunately, it is very hard to get payment. Although we decide a milestone and everything, we delivered it and everything is approved. Still, we have to call like 5 to 6 times. We have to send emails and emails, and then somehow payment is to come. Sometimes it is not even complete. So there were a lot of challenges in getting payments and dealing with the Indian desk. uh, entities. Most of the entities, I will not say all of them. Okay, most of the entities. Yeah.
So, like as you are building some sort of projects, also you said. So, आपका खुद का भी कोई product है जो you are planning to launch in the market in near future?
Uh, See, product in the sense of hardware product, no, we don't have any kind of hardware product, and we are not even planning to launch any kind of hardware product
Any
because
kind of
we are
service?
completely, yeah, we are completely focused on community. We always keep thought processing, keep thinking how we can serve the community in the best possible way. What we can do that will help our community. What
So,
kind of things we can bring that will benefit makers, developers like us. Okay, what kind of things that we can able to build which will help people like us. Okay, so that is always continuous thought process. We are thinking a lot of things like building simulator for Arduino or ESP32. That is a huge task. Okay, with simulation you can take your computer and you can start practicing on it, something like that. But still it is not that easy to achieve, and we are still exploring the kind of platform here hardware developer can practice their skill set, that kind of things that we are currently working. And they are still we are exploring how we can use the power of AI into those tools which will benefit our community. So that is always thought process, and we are continuously exploring that. Yeah.
so as a hardware expert or a hardware contributor, तो आपने आज तक कौन कौन से सेक्टर में कंट्रीब्यूट किया? सो नियरली देखें तो सारे सेक्टर में अभी हार्डवेयर का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होना चालू हो चुका है. सो आपने कौन कौन से सेक्टर में या फिर आपके कम्युनिटी ने कौन कौन से सेक्टर में उसके बेटरमेंट के लिए कंट्रीब्यूट किया है?
See, I will tell you one interesting project that I was a proud part of developing that. That is public toilet management system. We can explore a lot of use cases of the hardware, and I always used to think what kind of technology that will build which will create impact for the society, for our very own people, what kind of hardware that we can build that will solve the problem. Now what is this project? I will tell you. In Pune or all across India, open defecation is big challenge. Government or prime minister, many MNCs, CSR funds, they are doing a lot of effort to build public toilet system. For example, Infosys or TCS or even Cisco, they have built thousands of toilets across India. Challenge is that government is also building like hundreds of thousands of toilets across India. And this slum area and many areas, open defecation is big problem for women's safety. Okay, big challenge for girls, women, and overall it is big challenge for society as well. So although there is a lot of effort, the challenge is that maintaining those toilet is the biggest problem. Water crisis, if there is no water, toilet is completely useless. Okay, and there are many more problems in those toilets. So we means Samagra Foundation was the organization. They approached us how we can solve this problem with the use of technology, and then we did a lot of brainstorming and we came up with a kind of solution together that will solve this kind of problem. The system, which includes multiple sensor in public toilet system, which can monitor the water level in the tank, the cleanliness in the toilet, electricity availability, and all those things across the city. There will be city dashboard, which is going to indicate which toilet in the city have the water crisis. What is the time?
Okay.
If the time is going beyond 1 or 2 days, it is going to create alert from the higher and higher authority. And it is like you monitoring whole city's sanitation or toilet system at one place. And yeah, there is a lot of work we did behind that. We installed that system in Chandigarh, in Patiala, in Warangal, in Pune, these kind of cities, yeah, as a pilot run. Okay, but somehow uh, uh, it is the best system. It has a great application. It is definitely going to improve a lot of things. Okay, and somehow because of lockdown, many of the CSR fund went to the other causes like PM Care and all. We couldn't able to continue that project. There was a lot of funding pipeline behind that project, but somehow it didn't went through and it stopped. But that was the amazing project. We used to go into the toilet, understand the problem. We used to go there, like how we can count how many people are using that toilet. Okay, the user counting and all those kind of system. Highly technical hardware with the IoT, machine learning, and all those capabilities we have utilized. But that is the example we can able to see how hardware can create the impact, how it can help our community, and that is what we always have to be proud, and we have to always keep thinking what kind of hardware that we'll build which will serve our society. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a nice project actually. So yeah, this is a nice project actually. So like जैसे बहुत सारे sectors हैं, like आपने जैसे बताया sanitation sector हो गया. So I see lot of companies also in food tech, in agri tech. in edtech also. So
Yes.
do you think any sector is left जिसमें अभी तक हार्डवेयर नहीं पहुंचा है, and we need reforms in hardware so that कि हम उस सेक्टर में भी और ग्रोथ कर सकें?
Yeah, definitely. One of the sector is agriculture, which is very close to me. My father is farmer, and I have seen him. We have makke ka crop, means corn crop that we take. Like there are like 4 to 5 acres of crop, and at certain stage we have to uh, spray the pesticide on this crop. Otherwise, this pest and other things will destroy whole crop. Right now, I have seen him taking like a 20-liter can on the back and spraying on this crop. It looks okay at the beginning, but 4 to 5 acres of crop and spraying those continuously like 5 to 6 days, there is a lot of back pain, lot of leg pain, and it is very painful work to do. And working with the pesticide, sometimes it gives headache and other things as well. So I know there are certain drones and other things, okay, but I always feel there should be a lot of innovation need to be happen in agriculture sector, which will solve the problem for agriculture community or farmers, okay, and those solution needs to be cost effective. Cost effective means
Yeah.
whatever the current cost is, it should be either that level or lower. If it
Yeah.
is going bit above, it is not going to be useful because our farmers, they are
Don't
very
have that much
hardworking.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, and they save each and every penny because in a dry area, like I am living, means my hometown is Baramati, but the part of Baramati is in dry zone, and it is very hard to earn through farming. And another area is like Pashupalan, cow farming. Okay,
Yeah.
maintaining health of the cow, tracking records of the cow, their cycles, their means milking and everything. That needs a lot of technology. Okay, the technology is evolving, but bringing those technology towards the farmer. Okay, giving the actual details of the cow, like whether cow is healthy or cow temperature is going above or which is normal or something, because it is big asset for them, right? It is like a major earning for them. Okay, they live based on them, so their health is very much important for them. So I always feel कि this kind of sector we need more and more hardware innovation into this. Yeah.
सो लाइक हार्डवेयर में जो भी इमर्जिंग टेक्स है, तो आपको कौन सा ज़्यादा एक्साइट करता है? लाइक इतने सारे अभी हार्डवेयर में बहुत सारे टेक अभी इमर्ज कर रहे हैं, लाइक जैसे स्पेस टेक एक है नया, लाइक गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो अलाउइंग कि प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स टू सेंड देयर सैटेलाइट एंड टेस्ट। तो ऐसा क्या इमर्जिंग मतलब है हार्डवेयर में जो आपको एक्साइट करता है या फिर आपको प्राउड फील करवाता है कि यस आई एम हार्डवेयर इंजीनियर?
Okay. Emerging technology in the hardware as such, if you see towards the hardware, I'm by the way very happy with the ESP32, the kind of capability it has. 32-bit controller, dual core, and everything that hardware developer needs, it is available on that chipset, including it is very cheap, low cost. Okay, it has whatever you say, it has Bluetooth, BLE, Wi-Fi, and everything that you can imagine. It has. Okay, about going ahead, what I would like to see the low cost devices like ESP32 running Linux or operating system like Linux in a proper way. Currently, it has the ability to boot Linux, a scaled down version, but in a proper way. Okay, so we can able to mount the camera and we can able to do much more image processing, learning, machine learning on it. That is one thing. Another thing that I'm looking forward is that integration of this Gen AI, generative AI, with the hardware and hardware tools. For example, uh, firmware development IDs, PCB development tools, and simulation tools, and many more such kind of tools. Those are really going to be exciting. Don't take it as in a negative way, they are going to take our job or something like that. What I feel, they are going to be our assistant. They are going to make us more effective, more powerful. The firmware, if you are writing firmware and it is taking us 10 days, with the help of them, we can able to achieve in 4 to 5 days, or PCB designing or any kind of circuit designing, it is going to help a lot. It is going to cut down the repetitive task or research-based task, lot of tasks, and we will be focused on more and more productive things. That is the exciting. That is going to be exciting, and I think it is going to be soon that we can able to see that. And another thing, as I said, the ESP32 like chipset, SoCs are low cost, which are capable to run Linux like operating system. That will enable a lot of things. Yes.
So like as you said, the future techs, the futuristic techs. So using these techs और हार्डवेयर का इतना डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, तो व्हाट योर फ्यूचर प्लान्स टू डेवलप द कम्युनिटी?
Yeah, as I said, we are always committed towards the making the kind of services, making the kind of platform which will going to help this hardware developers community. We are ourselves a team of passionate hardware developers makers at Electronic Wings. We have a strong ethics. We have a different way of work culture there, a complete freedom to everyone, and we have one vision how we can make the best platform for the community. That is the thing. So we always keep thinking what kind of product, what kind of service that will help hardware developer. Okay. So as I said, we are working and we are thinking a lot of things, brainstorming a lot of out of box ideas, like how we can use this Gen AI for making this community or helping this community towards learning, practicing, how we can use simulation, how we can use different kind of stuff, okay, which will help many more people to understand hardware, whether they are from software background or computer background. They can easily adopt electronics, they can practice on it, they can understand, and they have the ability to build hardware stuff as well. So
So if anyone wants to become a part of the community or wants to join the community, what's the process for that?
it's an open source community. Uh, Anyone can go to Electronic Wings. We have the best guide that we have developed for years and years for, let's say, ARM controller, PIC controller, AVR Atomica based controller, or even ESP32. From the beginning, like GPIO to ADC, DAC, PWM, timer, compare, capture mode, or the very important parts of the embedded system or any controller. Okay. If you want to become a true embedded developer, if you want to go in depth of embedded development and make yourself capable to design embedded application, okay, you definitely come and check out all those guides. That is what I will tell. Another thing is that there is all these communities submissions, project submissions. There are really out of box idea that I never imagined this can be also happen. There are people from small towns and small cities creating the kind of, for example, automotive vehicle. Like the person is from, I think, Dombivli or Panvel, somewhere nearby Mumbai. That student, a very minimalistic background, like middle class family, but the dedication towards the hardware, I would like to tell, he used to go to workshop where he, whatever the remaining part that he could able to get from the scrap, he took it, he made a vehicle chassis out of it by welding all those parts, put a computer on it, GPS on it, and put various kind of algorithms, motors, batteries, made a EV, and he has vision to make like self-driving vehicle. He put GPS, like longitude, latitude inside it, given it to the vehicle. Vehicle started going accordingly. He has installed cameras, radar sensors, and all those stuff. And with a very minimum amount of money that he has, whatever that he could able to manage, based off of that he's creating. So such kind of project you can able to find in
It's a
on
crazy thing,
electronicwings.com.
like low cost
Yeah, it's
EV.
crazy. Yeah, you can take a lot of inspiration out of it. You will get various ideas. You will get a lot of inspiration. You will get kind of idea which can trigger certain kind of product, certain kind of startup out of it. And that is the purpose of community. We can come, brainstorm, collaborate, share our ideas. We can learn from each other, and we can become better and better.
So, like as you said about the techs like IoT, automation, AI as the emerging crazy techs. So, do you think like these techs will be like as they will reduce some of the human work? So, do you think after this humans will be going to be lazy because all of the works will be done by the as I have let's say if I have automated a machine, then the work will be done by the machine only. So no human efforts will be there. So do you think it
Yeah,
is a con of the tech emerging tech?
definitely not. It is going to increase a lot of efficiency for that business, for that organization, for that person, and for the team as well. One of the classic example I would like to tell, in Pune, there is MIDC. MIDC area is like industrial area outside the city, and there are many manufacturing plant. And one of the manufacturing plant have like 30, 40 machines, like CNC machine. They used to manufacture different kind of molds. And when we used to run that vision machine business, they approach. They said, "You see, we have like energy monitoring meters for each and every machine, and we write down everything like how many production is happening and all this stuff. But it is very difficult for me as a owner to stay there for 24 hours because they have two three shifts and monitor on the employee, on the supervisor, and manage everything to get more and more efficiency. Means whenever I go away from my company for let's say 1 or 2 months, the efficiency goes down, production goes lesser and lesser, energy consumption goes higher and higher, and I don't know what to do. So we created the system where we created energy monitoring system, which is IoT based, by the way. Another thing is that each machine production outcome. That is what we have created. We have installed display inside their manufacturing plant, like how many manufacturing is happening from each individual machines. Okay, what is the power consumption and what is the efficiency factor that is happening. So now owner can able to see on live what is going on exactly. How many means machine are running just empty or they are manufacturing it, how many things are getting manufactured, and he can able to directly see insights. Okay. He could able to get alerts that if some machine is running vacant or just running without any production or something like that. And that is how they increase efficiency almost by 30 to 40% with the existing machinery now. That is a big outcome for that uh, people. Means it is going to this technology is personally going to help us as well. As I said previously, it is going to increase our productivity, like AI technologies, IoT, and all this, giving a lot of more insight, increasing efficiency in production, and will help us a lot. So that is great.
सो आप कभी फॉरेन गए लाइक जापान और चाइना टू एक्सप्लोर की वहाँ पे हार्डवेयर में क्या चल रहा है कुछ
Uh, Unfortunately, not. I really wanted to go, and I wanted to go to the China. I want to see their ecosystem. I want to go to the cities where I have heard and I have seen in the video. They have like a part of town and big buildings which are dedicated to the electronics only,
या आई हैव आल्सो
all
सीन
sort of
दैट
electronics. Okay.
या
So I want to go there. I want to study how the ecosystem they work, why they are so successful, and as a community, as electronic beings, what we can able to learn from them. Yeah. So we have to learn from them. We have to take a positive approach and insights, and how we can apply those here in India towards our community, and how we can able to help to grow our community here. Yeah.
सो एज लाइक जैसे कम्युनिटी के लिए हम बोल रहे हैं तो टाइम टू टाइम गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो कंडक्टिंग हैकाथॉन्स राइट सो कंपटीशन टू एंगेज स्टूडेंट्स एंड कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स टू create some innovative idea which we can use for the betterment of the society okay तो आपके हिसाब से क्या इन सब हैकाथॉन्स का इम्पैक्ट रहता है स्टूडेंट्स पे या फिर जो कम्युनिटी उस पे इम्पैक्ट करता है क्या गवर्नमेंट के जो हैकाथॉन्स होते हैं
Yeah, definitely. You know, that is a very good steps taken by the government hackathon. We have to honor our creative minds. We have to honor those who are exploring these technologies. We have to give them the platform. We have to inspire them. Okay, and definitely government has to take a part in these things. If they are taking one hackathon in a year, I will suggest they should take many more hackathons. They should take city-wise hackathon and many more things. What it will do, it will inspire many more students, makers, developers to build things. That is one. While developing, building things, many more ideas will get brainstormed. And while building those, there is high probability, high chances many of them will get and come as a startup out of it or as a company out of it. Okay, and that is the way we can keep inspiring this community. That is what we also like to do. We also do the contest, and that is the uh, what that is the spirit of electronic wings. That is the culture of electronic wings. The contest is the core part of electronic wings, and all these things like inspiring community, inspiring creative minds, honoring them, and that is the core part of this contest that we take.
so as per you what are the strategies you follow to create an active and engaged community all over the hardware if we see
Definitely, first of all, we have to give as a community we have to provide the best sources, best resources. Okay, best guides that we can able to provide. Okay, that is one. But apart from that contest, that is what we are more focused on. We take, by the way, I can responsibly say we take the best contest in the world. The kind of participation, the kind of submissions in electronic games contest that we get are the best one, in terms of number as well, in terms of the quality as well, because we did a lot of hard work behind those contests. We have reputed partners, but most importantly, we have, as a community, we have set that credibility as well. And I'm really happy in our past contest, I could able to see participations from IITs, from companies like NXP, Texas Instrument, means people working in those kind of companies, professional working there. Global participations from USA and other countries. One of the participants I would like to mention is from Xerox. He has more than 35 years of experience. You can say like veteran hardware developer. Okay, he's also the part of this contest, and yeah, it is continuously inspiring the community. It is continuously encouraging collaboration in the community, and that is really keeping the community active. And we wish to take more and more contests.
so currently community engagement के लिए कोई contest आप करवा रहे हैं क्या जो आप बताना चाहें हमारे viewers को ताकि वो भी
Yeah,
participate कर
definitely.
सकें
Currently, EW contest 2024 is going on, and I really invite all the audience, everyone who is going to look this podcast, to become part of that contest. There are definitely it is a culture. Definitely, it is inspiring all of us. what I would like to say more is that whatever the contribution that you are going to make, which is going to be open source and which will reach to many hardware developers as possible, and they will learn through your creation. That is another thing. But definitely, there are multiple outcome of sharing into the open source community. Uh, Apart from building your profile, apart from building your credibility and all, it really helps the viewers. It really helps the other members of community. Whatever the amazing idea that you are designing, building, okay, they will definitely learn many things out of it, and that is great thing. Not sharing knowledge is always a great thing.
So
Definitely, if there is input that community feels, they can able to also comment on that. They can able to provide inputs on it. So I invite everyone to be a part of this contest. Yeah,
yeah, I will also like give the link in the description and also make a video, a small shorts, ताकि बच्चों को पता चल जाए
yeah,
कि कैसे participate करना है. So the
yeah.
thing is कि
That
आप
will,
इतने इतने बड़े contest को manage कैसे करते हैं? Like successful, obviously 3-4 साल से करवा रहे हो तो successful है ही. So how you manage this?
see, while designing electronic wings, while building this community, contest was the core part of this community. Okay, we made the platform, website, and structure of the community, which is able to host great contest like this one. Okay, so that is one thing. Another thing is that we definitely have uh, a lot of dedication towards promoting this contest as well. Uh, there is genuineness, there is spirit. This is like celebrating the big community event. So right from Electronic Wings homepage, pop-up banners, social medias, and influencers like you and many other influencers, we reach out. Okay, so that is how. Another thing is that since it is widely visible to the developers, they see it, they see the participation, and they become a part of it. Another thing is that now since it is going from last 4 or 5 years, it has itself become a well-known contest. uh, when means once this year's contest over, we start getting email. When the next
Okay.
year contest is going to be
Yeah.
okay. When you are starting the contest, there are multiple events. People, means the community members are keep waiting for this contest to get it launched. So that is itself become a big thing for us. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here we are. So like बहुत technical discussion हो गया, बहुत ही discussion हो गया,
Hmm.
तो सबको bore लगने लगा होगा, right? So let's do some fun questions like casual questions की. So one-liner answers you can give. So let's start the fun round. ठीक है. So like uh, managing the community is not a child game. Okay. So you are also married. So family को और community को कैसे manage कर लेते हो?
Uh, to be honest, I used to tell my wife the electronic wings is like my baby, and sometimes I have to give priority to electronic wings. Yeah, definitely as an entrepreneur, uh, there is almost tough patches. We have to put a lot of effort to make our baby strong, right? Our startup, our entrepreneur journey. Okay, we have to give a lot of time. But yeah, one thing I learned: whatever you do, you have to keep some time for the family as well. So that is the best.
As
Yeah.
you are leading a great community, so have you ever involved in college politics during the college time? In the like you have said, you have attended 3 colleges for diploma, for BTech, and for MTech. So have you ever involved in college politics?
Never. Okay. Uh, I never participated. As I said, I'm like sitting in the middle bench, unnoticed, that kind of. So I was not a part of college politics.
So college में मस्ती के लिए क्या करते थे? Like how like generally हार्डवेयर इंजीनियर्स का थोड़ा अलग ही रहता है, मस्ती के लिए वो लोग ये करते हैं. तो आप क्या करते थे?
Definitely means all college people do. Just a second. Okay, so similar like all college friends do. किसी की टांग खींचना, किसी को किसी बंदी से नाम से चिढ़ाना. Okay, yeah, and since I did college like MIT and CUP, both are in Pune, and just nearby Pune there is Western Ghat, and it is amazing. So in rainy days we used to go there for trekking or just traveling. Okay, that is the best part with the friends. The best memory that I had with the friends. Okay, another thing is that in diploma as well we used to play a lot of cricket nearby hostel. There is hostel ground, so we used to check. By the way, sitting in the this uh, lecture was the toughest part. Those are boring lecture. Like we used to think कि अब 1 घंटा हो गया होगा. We see the watch and it is just 10-20 minutes. What
Same
hell
with
is
me.
going on?
Same with
So
me.
yeah, yeah. So it is really tough. We used to see कि when college used to get over and we run back to the hostel, take bat and ball and go to the ground for playing cricket. So there is a lot of fun. I would like to tell diploma was the best college days I have ever experienced in hostel life. Lot of energy, lot of fun that we used to do in a hostel. We used to sleep late in the night till 1 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the night. We used to wake and we used to do all sort of fun and lot of crazy things. Yeah.
सो जैसे आपने बोला कि आप चिढ़ाते थे आपके दोस्तों को, आपको भी चिढ़ाते थे क्या किसी के नाम से?
Okay. Yes, definitely. Uh, in MIT, in COEP, this used to happen. जैसे आपको चिढ़ाते थे.
Let's say your community has a theme song. So as per you, what can it be? A perfect theme song for your community.
Okay, community like you and me, like hardware developers community for makers, you can say.
Yeah,
Electronic
what will
Wings
be
is
the
just a
theme
part
song?
of it.
Theme song.
Yeah, theme song for us, like hardware developer like us, what we can say, from Bollywood, from Rock On movie, okay, or
Which one?
maybe Dil Dhadakne Do from Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, okay,
We
or
can.
the kind of situation going on, we have to struggle a lot, we have to do a lot of stuff, or even to make the career in embedded developer is not that easy. So I also feel like this song, a rebellion song uh, from Rockstar movie that Sadda Hak Etherak. Okay, so we can
That
associate
one
with
also
those songs.
from
I
the
feel.
Three Idiots. Give me some sunshine.
Oh, that is a bit of a sad ending. I hope we should
So,
keep that.
if you have a power, God give you a power, and you can time travel back. So, what one advice you can give to the old Ganesh, who is starting the electronic wings?
Oh, okay. So I will tell that Ganesh ki sort out finances first. Okay, and that is what I will say to him, because yeah, finances can uh, take you in much troubles in your means handling your startup, handling your personal life and all. But yeah, rest, otherwise, I'm very happy the kind of journey that we had. I never imagined at the beginning the kind of community that I could able to build. I have, as I said, a lot of self-doubt whether it is going to be there or not, and I never imagined people will come and contribute their project on it. So I'm happy with it.
So, last question of the podcast: what is the most strangest or unique feedback you have received from any of your family member or community member or friends or anyone of you? Like a craziest feedback that you have, like, yes, this feedback I can implement and can grow more.
Yeah, strangest advice or strangest feedback that we got. I can remember back in few years back, we got the feedback like uh, I will say the first feedback we got. Ki, I love you guys, like to the electronic team. You saved my months and months of work. Okay. One of the feedback that I think he has gone through all the guides from at Mega, and he drafted a big feedback. How you are helping me, how you helped me to become a better embedded developer and all. Okay. Those kind of feedback really made me happy. Those in the initial days, like we have monthly like 20-30,000 monthly unique user, like initial days. Then onwards, we got a lot of feedbacks how electronic wings help them to become good embedded developer, good in Atomic 32 or good in, let's say, ARM, or good able to build their project because of electronic wings and all. So uh, there are so many great feedbacks. I couldn't able to thought any strange as such, but yeah, those feedback always really helped us, always uh, kept motivating us, and those are the true worth I could able to see out of all this hard work.
Yeah. Podcast guys, thank you for watching the podcast. तो सर आपको कुछ फीडबैक देना है अबाउट हार्डवेयर भैया कैसा लगा पॉडकास्ट अबाउट द मतलब फॉर द व्यूअर्स
First of all, thank you for letting me in and thank you for giving this opportunity. I'm very happy. And the kind of work that you're doing, it is really good. I would like to tell you, whatever you do, don't stop this work. Okay.
थैंक यू
There will be ups and lows. There will be challenges in other ways, financial challenges and other challenges as well. But don't stop doing this. It is a great thing that you are doing.
सो वी आर एंडिंग द पॉडकास्ट गाइस सो थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग गाइस होप आप सबको पॉडकास्ट से अच्छा खासा ज्ञान मिल गया होगा एंड आप सब अभी हार्डवेयर कम्युनिटी के बारे में बहुत इन्फो आपको मिल गया होगा ठीक है सो अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए वीडियो को अपने दोस्तों से शेयर कीजिए एंड चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और मजेदार कंटेंट के लिए एंड वन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग सर ने जो बोला कि अपने उनके प्लेटफॉर्म पे कंपटीशन चल रहा है उसका लिंक मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा आपको मिल जाएगा एंड सर का भी सोशल मीडिया का आईडी जो भी है मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा तो आप वहाँ पे चेकआउट कर सकते हो ठीक है थैंक यू।